is no need to be nervous, Captain. We're just filling some records cabinets in the morale section with these.
I'm not nervous, Comrade Major.
Very well. Interview number 461. Subject, Captain Nikolai Malashenko, service number 2497-4. Interview conducted by Major Lebedev, Section 2, 3rd Directorate KGB. So, Captain, we've been in America for several weeks now. What are your thoughts so far?
Товарищ майор, we are making glorious progress. It is very satisfying. The only thing is...
Is what, Captain?
Well, I have yet to see the proletariat rise and stand with us. Instead, they lay ambushes and run when we try to engage them. They've done some damage.
I suppose we must acknowledge that some may not want us here.
Then we must demonstrate our resolve. Men are lost in war. That is to be expected. But the more of these attacks that go unpunished, the more daring they will become.
And you are proposing?
It is simple. For every ambush, we execute 10 random civilians. They will soon cease their attacks when they realize the price they must pay.
And what if they don't?
Then we should kill them all.
In the face of great adversity, our courageous comrades in America fight on, winning battle after battle against an increasingly desperate enemy. Our troops now occupy most of the American West Coast, and soon will have complete victory.
Nobody had counted on the American civilians putting up such resistance. Everywhere we went, we were greeted with bullets. And our battalion had it easy. We had been tasked with pacifying the countryside, while 4 other regiments pushed into the mountains. They were headed toward a town called Cascade Falls, where there was some grand objective not even Colonel Arlovsky knew the details about. All we knew was that it might mean an end to the war. I remember thinking about those comrades, struggling through the cold and the snow, facing death at every turn. And I was ashamed, for I was happy that I wasn't with them.
Comrade Colonel, 14 men dead, 9 wounded. These attacks must be stopped. I strongly suggest
Not now, Kolya. We have already discussed this. The guerrillas will be dealt with according to plan.
But it won't be enough! These are my men lying here!
They are my men too, Captain. Don't ever forget that. Now, will you please get me an updated report on the status of the wounded?
His idea has some merit.
I will not be privy to wholesale slaughter of civilians just so he can satiate his need for revenge.
It might work, though.
Valeri, no. They hate us enough already. We have the location of their camp. That's where we'll strike.
You don't believe in this, do you? You don't think we belong here?
Do you? Romanov, the local guerrilla leader, is present at the camp with a group of regular army officers. The capture of this leader is our mission today. Major Lebedev will be available on the battalion net to advise us on the guerrillas and provide us with additional intelligence.
It is my pleasure to be of service, Comrade Colonel. As far as we know, we are dealing with a relatively small and disorganized group of civilians with light, regular army support. They should not prove difficult to pacify.
The insurgents are using the surrounding farms to hide weapons and heavy equipment. Your first objective is to clear the immediate area of all anti-air defenses so that the Air Force can bomb these buildings. You should be aware that we are short on reinforcements, Romanov. The main effort is being put into the drive against Fort Teller. We will have to make do with what we have. Good luck. Sokol 1, out.
80th Squad ready to move. Where do you need us? We're on the move. 80 unit heading out.
Yeah, so-called what? These guerrillas are heavily armed.
Yes, those vehicles belong to the National Guard. They must have moved into the area quite recently.
Short. That explains the advanced air defenses. We weren't counting on this kind of opposition.
Will you abort?
No, the mission stands. We still have surprise and potential air superiority on our side. But proceed with caution, Romano. Make sure you maximize your fighting potential.
80th Squad ready to move. We defeated an enemy. Moving rocket launchers to the destination. Infantry Товарищ командир. Target. Just give us a target. Товарищ командир, we're ready. Hostile destroyed. We got the target.
значит бить цель?
Move to the designated area. Affirmative. Moving. 80 Squad ready to move. Taking Let's move it! Run quickly! Got new orders for us. We're under fire! Anti-tank squad available. Your command, Товарищ командир. Engage. Hostile vehicle. Immobilized. Just give us a target. Infantry, good to go. Товарищ командир, we're available.
What the hell are you doing? Don't drive into their line of fire!
80 units heading out. Infantry, engage. We are on the move. Moving rocket launchers to the
Well
destination.
done, Romano. First kill.
Fire as soon as the launchers are ready. Target defeated. We're on the move. Move out, double time. Anti-tank unit
hits!
available. Getting to the position.
They're taking hits!
Tank busters are moving out. There is a target. Fire some rockets. Infantry heading out. 80th Squad ready to move. We're on the move. Infantry heading out. Load those launchers and attack. Enemy vehicle wrecked. Target and fire as soon as possible.
Yeah, so-called one. The farm must be a major arms cache, or they wouldn't have defenses this heavy. The GRU estimates were nowhere near this.
Rockets are loaded. Target
In my experience, they never are, Comrade Colonel. But if we can capture the guerrilla leader and destroy their camp, we will demonstrate to the civilian population that we are strong.
Yeah, and we will need the leader if we are to locate all the other camps in the area.
Get going! Back quickly now! Squad, стреляй! We're under fire! Those rockets or we'll die! Target the enemy! They're under fire! Heads Давай! Get going! Our anti-tank guns are needed elsewhere. Affirmative. Moving. Move to the dead. Affirmative. Moving. Speed it up! Moving out! Tank busters are moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out. Anti-tank unit available. Infantry in the vehicle. Moving rocket launchers to the destination. Товарищ командир, engage the enemy. They're under fire! Where do you need our launchers? Hostile target killed! Earth fire! Killed an enemy! Fire at the target! Loading rocket launcher! Get going! Speed it up now! Hold on to your launchers and let's move! Got new orders for us!
Where's that infantry?
Target defeated! Hostile target killed! Товарищ командир, target defeated. Fire as soon as your launchers are ready. Engage the enemy. They are engaging rockets or we'll die. Tank busters are moving. Back quickly now! Your command, Товарищ командир. Our rockets are loaded. AT unit heading out. Sprint to the coordinates.
We're taking hits!
Anti-tank squad available. Target the enemy.
We're under fire!
Loading rocket launchers.
They are engaging us!
Move your feet.
They're
Our
taking
rockets
hits!
are loaded.
Let's move! Vehicle destroyed!
Fire at the target. Give us some support here. Anti-tank attacks the enemy. Infantry, атакуйте! Hold on to your launchers and let's move.
We're under fire!
Moving out. Speed it up. Attack the enemy.
Target
Destroyed.
defeated!
Our anti-tank moving out. Your command, товарищ, moving out. Tank busters are moving out. Where do you need our launchers?
We killed an enemy!
Takes the building. Anti-tank squad available.
We got the target!
Let's move it. Товарищ командир,
Our rockets
heads down and go. Let's move it. Move your feet. Speed it up now. Let's move it. Your command, товарищ командир. Don't miss those rockets. Infantry, атакуйте.
Almost done, Roman. Our fighter bombers are standing by.
Hold on to your
target.
launchers and let's move. Get going. Let's move it. Attack the enemy.
They're taking hits!
Target and fire. Speed it up. Move your feet.
They're under fire!
They are engaging us. Loading rocket launchers. Fire at will.
They're taking hits!
Get going. Our anti-tank heads down and go. Your command, товарищ командир. Soldat neutralized.
We're under fire! Destroy the
Anti-tank
enemy!
squad available. Hostile target killed. Hostile target killed. We got the target.
Там был не один.
Hold on to your launchers and let's move. Acknowledged. Moving out.
Where's that empty?
Target defeated. Our rockets are loaded. Target the enemy.
Where's the enemy?
Fire at the target. Don't miss those rockets or they'll die. We killed an enemy. Tank busters are moving out. Give us some support here. Strike quickly now. Target is fired as soon as possible. Got new orders for us.
We killed an enemy!
Where do you need our launchers? Moving rocket launchers to the destination. Get going! Heads down and go! Moving out! Hold on to your Let's move it! Давай! Давай! Speed it up! Get going! Our anti-tank guns are need. Move your feet! Tank buster! Attack the enemy! Target the enemy! Fire at the target! Get going! Our rockets are loaded.
We got the target!
Well done, Roman. Our comrades in the Air Force will strike soon. Get out of the area and move to the landing zone. Helicopters have been dispatched to transport you to your next objective.
The enemy! They're taking hits!
Sokol 1 to Maloshenko. The area is clear.
About bloody time. We are ready to move into position. Maloshenko out.
Get going! Let's move it! Quick, move your feet! Get going! Hold on to your launchers and let's move! Target engaged now! Tank busters, move your feet! Heads down and go!
Good. Here come our comrades in the sky. Stay low. Second company will move into blocking positions once this strike has been completed.
This is Serb. Dropping payload.
Tavarit Maloshenko, we are taking up blocking positions now.
Very well, Captain. Remember the rules of engagement.
I remember, Colonel. Maloshenko out.
Hill 48 commands a wide view of the surrounding area. It has to be secured before we attack the main camp. I'm sending you additional reinforcements, Roman. We need that hill within the hour. Make sure you take good care of your men, Lieutenant. I trust you not to lead them only to death.
We are regrouping and resupplying. Where do you need us? Where do you need us? Commandeer? We're ready.
We have some fire support available, Romano. Mainly anti-infantry assets, but they should be useful.
Anti-tank unit available. Infantry, good to go. Just give us a target. Acknowledged. Moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out.
The Americans are using an old gas station as a supply depot. Destroy it if you get the opportunity.
Affirmative.
Anti-tank unit available.
Provided coordinates. Over.
We're on the move. Infantry heading out. 80th squad ready to move. Just give us a
Barrage
target.
hit for full effect.
Lieutenant Romano, the National Guard and guerrillas you're fighting all hail from this area. They're defending their own homestead.
Where do you need our launcher?
So they will fight that much harder, Lieutenant. Count on fierce resistance.
Anti-tank squad available.
Yes, that is probably an accurate assessment. It will also be hard to sort the non-combatants from the actual fighters.
Killed.
No distinction should be made. They are all enemies.
Loading rocket launchers.
If we want your opinion on this matter, we will ask for it, Captain. Until then, you will observe radio discipline. I will not tell you again.
Whatever you say, Colonel.
Target and fire and
Malashenko out.
engage now. Get going. Hostile. Speed it up. Hold on to your launchers and let's move. Your command, Tavarish Commandeer. Give us some support here. Hostile destroyed. We got the target. Moving to the perimeter. Engage now! Consider the perimeter.
So-called one here. Use your fire support assets to deal with the infantry.
The Americans are moving more light armor into the area. We also have reports of regular army units from the U.S. 4th Armored Cavalry Regiment heading this way.
We are obviously not facing a small, under-equipped guerrilla force, as the GRU would have us believe. I will demand more reinforcements and support assets from Army Command. Excellent, Lieutenant. That will be a sore blow against the insurgents.
Where do you need our launch? Heads down and go! Your command, Tavarish Commandeer. Engage now! Keep going! We're in the mid. Moving out! Castle! Anti-tank squad available.
Order strike requested. Firing away.
80th squad ready to move. Just give us a target. An enemy!
All talk reporting in. Target area hit and inflicted casualties. Over.
Destroy the enemy! Head for the perimeter! Let's move it! Infantry! Атакуйте! Fire at the target! Loading rocket launcher! Fire!
Intelligence update. The enemy camp has now been reinforced, and it looks like they're preparing to assault the hill.
We're in the middle of something.
Focus on securing the hill, Romano. We will deal with the main camp in due time. So-called one here. They are falling back. Hold in place, Romanov. I am airlifting some vehicle support to you. The Americans are preparing a counterattack against the hill. You must hold, Romanov.
Light armor available.
I suggest you fortify the hilltop and place your infantry in the woods for protection. Remember that not all approaches can be accessed by vehicles.
Говорит Лебедев. Expect an infantry-heavy assault, Lieutenant. They have moved some armored vehicles into the area, but the main battle group has not yet arrived.
I have asked Frontal Aviation for support, but everything we have is being used in the drive against Fort Teller. We can only count on limited air support.
Our comrades in the mountains need that support more than we do. All our hope rests with them.
Yes, we will manage.
Where's that M16? Bring it up!
Target killed. Our rockets unloaded. The enemy.
Light tank need instructions.
Give us some support here.
They are coming at you from all directions, Romano. Watch your perimeter.
Anti-tank squad available. Give us some support here. Got new orders for us.
Chaika here. We will deliver your requested Spetsnaz. Hostile infantry down.
Anti-tank unit available.
We've got a situation here. They are attacking us.
Hostile target killed. We got the target. Where do you need our launchers? We killed an enemy. We killed an enemy. We got the target. For Mother
Chaika
Russia,
here.
where do you need us?
Spetsnaz where you requested.
We killed an enemy. Target defeated.
They are attacking us. Our tracks are all moving to the destination. Negative. Our tracks are all moving to the destination.
Your command, Товарищ Командир.
Light armor
But now,
rolling.
moving out. Let's move it. Target defeated. Our anti-tank guns are needed
Give us some
elsewhere.
orders.
Lebedev here. The Americans seem fond of using the forest for cover.
Not for much longer. The Air Force has agreed to fly another sortie with napalm. They will be here soon.
Launching 84.
Where do you need us?
Sir, we are inbound at this time. Blocking target coordinates.
Sokol 1 to Romanov. Make sure your people are clear of the forests.
We're in the middle of something. Infantry good to go.
Sir, dear. Payload delivery initiated.
They're taking
I
heat.
say again, Romanov. Clear the forest.
We're in the middle of something.
We wrecked the vehicle.
Destroy the enemy. We got the target. We killed an enemy. Get to that perimeter. Get going. Destroy the enemy. Товарищ командир, target is here. Товарищ командир, an enemy. We're ready.
Товарищ командир.
Sokol 1 here. You make me proud, Romanov.
You need us. Infantry good to go.
Throwing fire.
Killed an enemy.
Watch out.
We now have the perfect opportunity to start the attack on the main camp. Captain Malashenko and 2nd Company will continue to act as a blocking force and prevent escape in that direction. Romanov, launch the assault. Secure that camp and get me the guerrilla leader. I have sent you further reinforcements and you now have access to vehicle support as well.
Just give us a target. Affirmative. Moving. Where do you need us? Getting to the position. Товарищ командир.
Need a fast tank? We're moving
Where do you
out
need
now.
us? We're in the middle of something. Товарищ командир, coordinates received. Товарищ командир, we're available. Infantry good to go.
Killed some soldati.
We're moving to the location now. We will try to not get spotted on the way. We are on the move. Товарищ командир, we're ready.
Light armor available. Armor moving
Infantry
out.
ready for combat. 80 units heading out. Товарищ командир, We're available. Hostile infantry, killed.
Ariel is inbound with cluster ordnance. Stay clear, over.
We're doing our duty. Infantry, good to go. Товарищ командир, we're ready.
Товарищ командир.
Transport is ready to drive.
Товарищ командир, we're heading for
The engine is working, Tavarish Commandeer. Get to the
Hostile
commencing repairing our comrades now.
Where do you need infantry ready for combat?
Target area cleared of hostiles. Returning to base.
Товарищ командир, target. Товарищ командир, coordinates received. Acknowledged. Moving out. We will try to not get spotted on the way. Requesting artillery strike on coordinates. Artillery strike requested on coordinates. 18th squad ready to move. Moving rocket launchers to the destination.
We're moving
Товарищ
out.
командир, 80 units heading
We
out.
are ready to roll out. We are driving now.
Just give us a target.
Transport division available.
Enemy vehicle wrecked.
Light armor available.
We're taking hit! Destroy the enemy! For Mother Russia.
Affirmative. Heading for the strike zone. Ariel out.
18th squad ready to move. We're ready. Where do you need us?
Transport
ready,
division
Tavarish Commandeer.
available.
Heading for the position.
Yes,
PT-76
Tavarish
moving out.
rolling,
Infantry,
Tavarish
good to go.
Commandeer.
Infantry good to confirm. Moving.
Ariel here. Payload dropped right on top of the enemy. Heading back.
Just give us a target for
Transport
combat.
division available.
Infantry good to go. Move to the designated area.
Yes, Tavarish
Tavarish
Commandeer.
Commandeer.
We have
They
you.
are attacking us.
This is a hotnik. Targeting enemy tanks.
Товарищ командир, airborne here. Товарищ командир, we're ready.
This is a hotnik. Enemy killed.
Lebedev на связи. The Air Force reports that American reinforcements are close. They're sending amphibious transports up the river.
Infantry ready for combat.
Sokol 1 here. You're making good progress, Roman. Get your troops into that camp and secure it before those reinforcements arrive.
We're on the move. Товарищ командир, we're available. Requesting artillery strike on coordinates. Marking the target. Fire bombardment.
Affirmative. Dropping airborne troops at the
Anti-tank
border.
now, товарищ
Товарищ
командир.
командир, where do you want us? We got the target. Enemy tank атакуй. PT-76
What
moving
can we
to
do
the
for you,
destination.
Tavarish? Right
Infantry
faster.
good to go. 80 units heading out. Target killed.
Give us some orders.
Got the
Where do you
command,
need us?
Tavarish Commandeer. We're doing some quick
We're
fixes
doing
now.
our duty. We defeated
Got the command for a combat. We're doing some. He's going to be fit for battle in no time.
Infantry ready for combat. Товарищ командир, Mother Russia. Target defeated. Where do you need us?
Give us some orders. Target spotted. Атакуй.
Incoming fire.
Товарищ командир, we got the target. Load those launchers and attack. Yes, get going. Heads down and go. Товарищ командир,
Give us some
here.
orders.
What can we do for you? Push it. Combat repairs coming up. Got the command. We're doing some quick fixes now. Combat repairs coming up.
But now, товарищ командир, ready for combat. Moving to the perimeter. Infantry heading out.
Target eliminated.
80 squad ready to move.
Target eliminated.
We are on the move.
Marochenko here. My men can move across the river and support Romanov.
Infantry.
Not yet, Captain. You will be needed for the final push. I don't want to risk any Americans slipping through the net by having you attacking now.
Yes, товарищ командир.
But we have probably missed some already. All they have to do is to hide their rifles, pull on the civilian jacket and walk away.
I will not authorize your plan. I will say no more on this matter. Sokol 1, out.
Infantry ready for combat.
We got a situation here. Yes, товарищ командир. We are
Transport
moving to the
division
perimeter.
available. Moving out.
We're in the middle of
Where do you
something.
need us?
Artillery strike requested on coordinates. Moving to the perimeter. Affirmative. Infantry ready for combat.
Sokol 1 here. The camp has been secured. Hold in place and fight off any counterattacks. Now, we just need to find the guerrilla leader.
Говорит Лебедев. A large contingent of regular army troops is now moving into the area.
Expect a heavy counterattack, Lieutenant. Several heavy artillery batteries are on call. I'm giving you fire support priority.
We're doing our Tavarish Commandeer, we're infantry ready for combat.
Tavarish Commandeer, we're with you.
Transport division available.
For Mother Russia. Tavarish Commandeer, we're ready. Where do you need us? Infantry ready for combat.
We're taking some hits here.
Strike mission received. Cluster bombs are out.
We're getting shot at here.
Lebedev here. The insurgent leader has been found. He is wounded, but alive.
Command us quickly.
Excellent. I'm sending in a helicopter to bring the prisoner out. You must defend until he is safely away, Romanov. Sokol 1 to Malashenko. Now is the time. Move across the bridge toward the camp.
Just give us
Malashenko here. It's too late. Enemy tanks are blocking my advance and I see people moving on the bridge. It looks like they are preparing it for destruction.
Romanov, it falls on you to stop them. The bridge must stay intact if Captain Malashenko is to aid you in defense of the camp. Otherwise, he will be forced to take the long way around.
Neutralize the enemy.
80th squad ready to move.
We're taking hits. I'm going to hunt for hostile tanks.
We're taking hits! We're fighting the enemy here. Orders are needed and are provided coordinates.
Affirmative.
Want us
Heading to
somewhere
the
else?
strike
Get
zone.
down and go!
Strike mission accomplished. The enemy got hit.
This is Malashenko. The bridge is clear. Moving across now.
Killed some infantry. They are attacking us.
We got the target. We're under fire!
Affirmative. Heavy
For Mother
artillery
Russia.
starting fire. Hold to cover. Ariel here. Payload dropped right on top of the enemy. Heading there.
Enemy destroyed.
Tavarish Commandeer.
Got the command for us. Tavarish Commandeer.
We're doing our duty.
We're under fire and need orders. Roll out immediately.
Enemy destroyed.
The combat repairs. We're doing the combat repairs. We're going to patch him up. Roll out.
Target killed! Just give us the target ready for combat. We're taking hits! We're under fire!
Target killed.
Это вам дадим, сволочи!
Hostile target killed!
Видел? Похоже, один готов.
Enemy destroyed.
This is Malashenko. My troops are in place at the camp.
Understood, Captain. Find good defensive positions and hold.
Closing in on the designated strike zone. Expect me any second.
We killed an enemy!
Want us to move troops or repair something.
But now, Tavarish Commandeer, artillery strike on our target. Artillery requesting provided coordinates.
This is Ariel. The cluster bomb didn't hit any hostiles. Returning to base.
Anti-tank unit available.
Orders.
We got the target. They are engaging us!
Launching 84. At the target.
Sokol 1 here. The helicopter is not far out. We only have to hold for a little while longer.
They're
engaging us!
Troop transport is going to be
taking
fit for
hits.
battle in no time. We are ready to roll
taking
out.
hits.
The enemy is here. We're doing some quick fixes now. Out immediately. Our
They're under fire! Your command, Tavarish Commandeer.
Light armor ready for combat.
We're getting shot at here.
Anti-tank unit available. Where do you need us? Tavarish Commandeer. We're available.
Strike mission received. Cluster bombs are armed. Out. Closing in on the designated strike zone. Expect me any second. This is a hotkey.
They are
Targeting
engaging
enemy
us.
tank.
Hostile armor defeated.
Hostiles neutralized in the strike zone.
The target...
Watnik here reporting. Rio here, the airstrike was a miss.
They are engaging us! We killed an enemy!
The barrage will reach you soon. Hold them down.
I'm taking hit!
Affirmative. Orders will fire.
Positive combat repairs coming up. We're under fire and need orders. Drive faster. Transport, roll out immediately. Да, товарищ, моментally repairs, товарищ.
Ready to go.
Give us some orders. We're moving to the perimeter. Armor roll.
Hostile target! Kill! Fire! We got the target!
Одним меньше.
Taking hit!
Affirmative. Heading for the strike zone. Maneuver out.
Got the enemy, товарищ командир.
Strike mission received. Cluster bombs are out.
Out. Want us to move through. He's going to be fit for battle. We're doing some quick. He's going to combat repairs. Coming up. Drive faster.
Hostile target killed!
Strike mission completed. Hostiles are dead.
Yeah, so-called one. The helicopter is moving in now. Have the guerrilla leader ready for transport.
This is Troika. I don't want to loiter here too long. He's crawling with enemies down there.
Target killed!
So-called one to Troika. You can leave as soon as the prisoner has been brought aboard.
Understood, Soldier One. Just be quick about it. Troika out.
So-called one to Malashenko. Come in, Captain.
Comrade Colonel, the captain is unavailable at this time.
What?
Squad available.
Where is he?
Destroy the enemy.
Comrade Colonel, he went to investigate suspected insurgent activity at a farm nearby.
Did what?
This is Troika. We are ready to leave.
You are free to leave, Troika. I have a captain to find.
Assault that perimeter.
Didn't you hear me? They came and fired!
But Comrade Captain, the Colonel forbade us...
Damn you! Look at idea! Next time, your people will think twice before attacking us.
What is the meaning of this? Get them out of here. Explain yourself, Captain.
They were harboring weapons and food for the insurgents.
I gave explicit orders that there should be no firing squads.
They were aiding the enemy.
That is irrelevant, Captain. You do not have the right to disobey my orders.
But what if your orders are wrong?
If you act without my consent again, I will have you court-martialed and sent home in shame. Is that understood? Is that understood, Nikolai?
No, Colonel. It's not.
What? You think I'm wrong?
It does not matter what I think, does it, Vladimir Vasilievich? For good or ill, you have chosen your course.
But have you chosen yours, Valery? Sooner or later you will have to.